Yes, hello everybody. Okay, let me see. Should be fine at the moment. Just a second. We actually have live cameras, but even though it came, but afterwards it just disappeared again, and now actually I'm trying to catch that cameras again. Okay, wait a second. Okay, what's going on actually? Just a second. Yeah, now it should be fine, right? Like we all good. Hope you guys hear me as well. It would be perfect if you guys just give me some feedback. Yes, everything looks fine. Yeah, as I said, let's go back here. And yeah, as I said, should be some cameras, but at the moment there is some issue, and hope it will be fixed in a bit. And we will have some live cameras as well from Luca's game. First of all, I am Ingilab Guliev, that I am also chess content creator on YouTube mainly, but also streaming on Twitch from time to time, but mainly on YouTube. You can see my username underneath. And yes, we're gonna watch Luca's game today in fourth round of Sunway Sitges International Festival. And Luca, so far, I think first game he won his yeah, right, yeah, he won it, and in second one he lost. Yesterday he played super nice and high quality game, and his opponent as well, so he drew. And today we see Luca with white pieces going to try to make his point 2.5 at least. Today Luca started with d4, knight f6, and c4. We see this is a kind of Indian game, and Matias Alberto Stica Rosales from Spain, 1938 rating player. He just he answered with e6. Then we see knight c3. It's kinda then queen's gambit declined, and then bishop g5 coming to pin that knight over there, and then Alberto answers with bishop e7 to avoid that pin. And then we see Luca develops his knight on f3 after b6, which is one of the typical moves here, and he's also preparing to build his fianchetto bishop. And now Luca is thinking. Meanwhile, Luca is thinking, I am going to try to fix that camera stuff again. I really don't know what's this is not regular camera installation. It's kinda different instruction. So actually cameras are not provided by Luca. It's there are 3 cameras in total. One is filming the board, and one Luca, and one Luca's opponent. And so those all 3 cameras provided by the organization, the Sunway Sitges Chess Festival organization, and that's why they sent us some instructions and we have to install them. And but I did exactly what they said, and for a moment I think everything is correct, because for a few seconds camera worked, everything was fine, but afterwards it just disappeared again, and I hope it will appear back. Let's see. And in the game we see Luca takes d5. Luca takes d5. Probably his opponent also will take it with knight. And oh, he took it back. Okay, this is also fine. And by the way, Luca's opponent should be 10 years old, so I'm not even sure if he wants to be filmed or not. But anyway, we have to fix this thing. Okay, today we're gonna be together for a few hours, guys. So to make it this stream more fun, also up to you guys as much as it is up to me, because when I just keep talking my own, it might be boring for me and for viewers as well. But if you guys just get in the interaction in the chat, it would be way more fun stream for both of us, for both sides. Yes. Yeah, here we see after taking d pawn back and Luca thinking again. I didn't watch Luca's a lot of games, but as far as I know, he likes to think. He likes to take his time. So probably he's gonna take his time, which is nice actually. In time control, this is kinda 1.5 hour time control, and after 40 moves you're getting extra 30 minutes as far as I know, and should be just normal classic time control. And by the way, if you're gonna talk about the rating difference, if it was online ratings like 1690 online and 1938, I would say there is no big difference actually. As online, believe me, in between these 300 there is no much difference, but over the board it might make big difference. We don't know, but even though you never know, and in first game, for example, Luca was playing against even higher rating player than this guy, and he was 1969, and Luca played perfect game and just managed to beat that guy with black pieces. But so you never know. And here we see e3. e3 is also pretty reasonable move. Wants to of course support this d-pawn in the center, and also wants to open this bishop's diagonal. And here we see from Luca's opponent most natural move, castling, and probably Luca also will play his bishop on d3, most likely, because we can't play here of course, and here like doesn't make sense if we can put it here on more open and more with more perspective square. So why to put this bishop here? And here also doesn't make sense, because there is c6 and supporting by knight. So anyway, this bishop needs to go back again. So directly playing bishop d3 makes a lot of sense. And after that also we're gonna short castle. Probably this is what's gonna happen. After bishop d3 we can see this fianchetto will come here, and then castling, and then c5 can happen. Probably again c5 I don't know actually how much Luca prepared for this variation. If he played, yeah, if he played d4, probably he knows, and probably he's also yes, Lily. Hello, hello. Um, You're right, yeah. Everything can happen. Everything can happen. I also drew against 1960 rated player with black pieces over the board, and by then my over the board rating was even around 1500 or something. So you never know. Sometimes your opponent just goes to play the line. It's easy to find the moves, and also it is kinda, you have kinda experience on that lines, and then yeah, it's not that difficult to play, and at least oh, you're Orhan. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, you changed your nickname, so I didn't recognize, and I was even asking myself like, who is this guy with mod? Yeah. And yeah, exactly as we expected, bishop d3 appeared over the board, and again I'm going to try to fix this camera stuff. I really don't know what's wrong with that, and everything should be fine, but for some reason it's not. Greetings to your cat. Greetings to your cat. Okay. Yeah, of course we are in the opening, so we don't know what's gonna happen. Everything can happen over the board. So I mean, the more excited moments are expecting us. For now, battle zone is pretty quiet. Yes, there is a move. Yeah, as we expected, bishop b7. Most natural. Probably Luca is going to castle now. Let's see. Again, I really, this camera stuff is kinda bothers me, and oppa, yes, 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 finally we got it, finally we got it. Okay, finally we got it, guys. Just a second, I will fit it in the, I will fix it, just a second. Yes, perfect, perfect. We got the camera. So, let me give you guys a bit heads up about the camera stuff. So, cameras are provided by the organization, the tournament organization. These are 3 cameras. We got 3 cameras in total, and AI automatically switches the cameras. So don't say why did you change the camera, why did you switch to another raccource, and etc. AI does that stuff, guys. It's not up to me. So for your info. And yeah, one of the cameras are filming the general, one of them are filming Luca, and another one filming his opponent. I actually pretty happy to see actually everything is fine with camera, the live cameras I mean, because there was also some possibility that since the Luca's opponent is minor, 10 years old player, so mostly times when you play minors, and if you want to film it, it might be problem. Mostly times they don't want it, which is understandable, and that's why we're actually thinking and expecting he's not gonna agree. So maybe yeah, that camera stuff. What's wrong? All good, right? Like, what's happening? Yeah, camera stuff maybe won't go as we want, but yeah, luckily he approved it, so he approved to show up, so nice. Hey, 122 people on Twitch on Shiva's channel, we see. Hello all of you guys, and don't hesitate to show up in the chat, which is actually important, because otherwise for a few hours I will have to be speak my own. Yeah, so it would make this stream way easier and way more fun for both of us, for you guys and for me. Yeah, here we see, yeah, he didn't go for castling, which is also understandable, by the way. Yeah, doable. He didn't rush. I mean, Luca didn't rush about castling. He just played queen c2 to create this battery, which is one of the most typical batteries we most of the time seeing. And also another battery is when there is a fianchetto on here, since it's kinda Indian game system. And when there is a when dark fianchetto is also on the board, and we also see another battery with this dark square bishop, and which is aiming to come here and trade that fianchetto. And yeah, I don't know actually what's the average rating of the chat, but that's why maybe the informations, chess knowledge that I'm going to share with you guys during this stream, maybe it won't claim your level, and you will say, ah, Jesus, come on, we all know this. But since I don't know the average rating of the chat, so I'm gonna just give all the hints from A to Z, whatever I see, whatever I know. And yeah, the thing is, for example, since there's fianchetto, sure. Ah, okay. Just a second, guys. Yes. Yeah, if there's a fianchetto, if you build fianchetto over the board, especially when it's not like this, especially if it's in front of your king, try your best not to give it away. That's really important, because when you put your bishop here, you're already playing this pawn, which means you already create some weaknesses, and this fianchetto bishop is really important to yeah, to feel those weaknesses. That's why don't give away your fianchettos, guys. Keep them on the board. And here we see Matias Alberto plays h6 to ask about this bishop. He's saying, okay, let me know what you're gonna do. Let me know what you're gonna do. What about this bishop? You're gonna trade it, or you're gonna go back? What do you want to do? And also, this bishop actually, normally there's something like this, by the way, h4, which is really interesting one. If he takes, guys, like, you kind of sacrifice your bishop, but this is really bad. really bad for black, because now I'm attacking your knight. Let's see, I mean, I gave away my bishop, but I came back to attack on your knight. So if you want to protect it, let's say knight e7, then it's just checkmate in 3. Can you find the checkmate? Just stop the stream and try to find the checkmate here. Bishop h3, king has only one place to go. Bishop g8, again one place to go, and queen h7 is checkmate. So you can't actually go back with your knight, and let's say after this takes, So you have to play knight e4 at least to stop this diagonal. But still, I'm gonna take it. You have to take back, right? Then we're gonna take. Then you're taking. Then I take, attacking on your rook, and bishop b4 is the best move here. King f1, and after that rook, yeah, coming to attack on this queen. Of course, queen gives a check. King f8. Then we can just jump on a3, or yeah, we can attack on this bishop as well, or just knight h4 directly. And his best move is king e7, and after king e7 we have this check, and yeah, king d7, let's say, just taking this rook as well. So it's totally winning position for white, but it is it's hard to see, but it's also good to know, by the way. It's really good to know. In blitz games and etc, you guys can try it out, and probably your opponent gonna take it. And when you take it back and attack on this knight, if you will go there, there is checkmate in 3. If you will jump here, as I showed in a bit early, you are winning this rook at the end, which is really nice, right? I believe it's really nice line. Let me see. Whoever is in the chat, just just say hi. Just say hi. Okay, let me publish let me make a Instagram story. Okay. Okay, let me see. Here we go. Okay. Let's pull some people in here. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we are good. We are here. Yeah, Luca is thinking, and we see Luca in the screen. Then it's changed. It would be really nice to have 3 different cameras so we can just switch the stuff ourselves. It would be really nice though. By the way, I will make something else. Okay, another scene. Let's put here past. Okay, so we have this camera as well done. Just a second. Okay, we are here, and then this. For now we are here. Yeah. For now we are here. We're gonna have fun, guys. Tonight we're gonna have fun. Yeah, look at this kid. He's thinking, ay, 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 ay. Be easy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. We can actually smaller it a bit like this. He is the one who is thinking. This is super huge and big tournament, guys. It's really, really nice tournament. I also really would love to go and play in this tournament, but this year my schedule was a bit yeah, wasn't suitable for this, so that's why I had to delay this participation for next year. But next year I will try my best to participate in this tournament. It would be really nice, by the way, taking 3 weeks vacation, going here and playing. How many tours they play? 8-9 games, I believe, right? Should be something like that. Okay, I don't want to change the thing. Okay, Luca played back. Luca came back with bishop f4. Of course he didn't see it. I mean, not of course, it's maybe visible, but maybe he didn't believe in it, or he just didn't want to go for it. Because, you know, guys, we checked what's gonna happen if he takes it, but also we have to check like what is gonna happen if he's not gonna take it. His best move is c5, for example. After c5, since we pushed h4, we can't short castle anymore, guys. We have to long castle here, and these pawns are already walked through, and this is super sharp and difficult game, let's say, and it's not solid, to be honest. And yeah, you have to be really in the mood, in the chess vibe, to go for this type of line. And yeah, so because it's gonna be a lot of moments, probably will be only one single correct moves that you will have to find all of them to survive and eventually get into a better position or etc. So maybe even he saw this h4, but afterwards he didn't like this idea, because yeah, you should have tried these ideas and learned this line to play, you know, especially against such high rated guy. And that's why I can't say he didn't see this h4 idea, but he just maybe didn't prefer to play it, let's say. And that's why after this, instead of playing h4, he just came back, which is also understandable. And but here let's see how his opponent is going to answer this bishop f4. Let's see. Yes. Let's see. Luca's opponent thinks, and he looks a bit excited. Maybe it's just because he's a kid, so he's just, yeah, waving around and looking on the board. Yes. Let's have a look on the lines. For example, if you will play c5, after c5 we don't have to take, but what's happening if we take it? Still nothing happens. He has to take back with b, but what's happening if we take with bishop? Then we castle and then play that, because we're gonna have a lot of things to happen. So, but what c5 gives him actually? Because after c5, if we take, Stockfish says take it back with this pawn. Oh yeah, because in the future this pawn will be pushed, right? c4. Hello Kamran. Hello man. Good. How are you? Doing pretty well. Today we are commentating Luca's game. How are you doing? Okay, there was a streaming guy was on the edge. Just he was super distracting me. Yeah, as we mentioned in the beginning, Luca likes to think, and as we see, his opponent thought for 7 minutes or something. No, but there is almost 10 minutes time difference. But this is not so big disadvantage yet, and I hope it's not gonna be like this until the end. Otherwise, yeah, otherwise at the end Luca might get into time trouble. Man, I was busy, to be honest. Sorry, I was pretty busy, and actually not yesterday, the day before yesterday I had a game over the board. I play in national national league in the Netherlands. So I had an official game over the board and I lost that game, and I was super upset. And so afterwards there was some things to do and I was busy with it. And when I actually came home at the time to stream. Since I always most of the times I do stream around the midnight in Europe time zone. And so it was actually time, but I didn't feel like, to be honest, and I didn't want to lose, because when I don't feel like in the chess mood, I lose a lot of games, and also even when I feel in the chess mood, I also lose a lot of games. So I didn't want to make it even worse. Just I didn't want, that's why I didn't stream. And yesterday we had some staff party, and you can send, you can send. Enough balance means for super chat you need to pay. So probably your balance is not enough to pay for it. That's why, most likely. But no problem, I mean. And yesterday we had some staff party at work, and so I had to go there. And also I was working during day, and after the work I had to go there. And we just... Oh, move came, bro. I didn't see this. Luca's opponent made a mistake. A6. Now there is only one move is winning, guys. G4. Yeah, of course, here we see Luca's time goes down. G4 is winning, guys. So that's the reasons I couldn't show up last 2 days. But today I'm going to stream this. I don't know for how long it will take. Probably it's gonna take 3-4 hours. And this night I will try my best to be back again to play some games and chat with you guys. So stay tuned. And here we see, so look at here, it can be actually super nice advantage, but it's also really hard to find it, because after g4, guys, what Stockfish says play g4, but when I play g4, but even Stockfish doesn't understand g4. What the hell? Stockfish says play g4, but when you play g4, wait, you see I played, and now it doesn't give that much advantage anymore. But what? Really? Man, it's too difficult to understand, to be honest. I can't understand what's the thing. Why g4 is winning? I don't understand why it's winning. Cameron, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, man. I also would love to stream normally during this, during the day, this time. But sometimes it's just, you know, it's not suitable always with my schedule. After g4, let's say, guys, his best move is c5. Okay, what we gonna do? h4. Okay. What? Knight c6. g5 takes. Oh, if he takes, we are winning. Of course, that's the same idea, right? That's why, guys, when he played, do you remember when he played h6? I was talking about h4. If he takes back, and then it's just winning for white. This is kind of same idea. I mean, after this and g4, c5, h4, knight c6, we push g5, he cannot take, he needs to play knight what? Knight h5 or knight b4 first. Okay, we have to go, let's go here, and then if he takes, we take back, and then knight h5, asking for this bishop, and then here it says just take it. If he takes this one, take back. Jesus, guys, like, it's really hard to understand, really hard to understand. Cameron, what do you mean, man? You don't disturb me in, yeah. You don't disturb me at all. What do you mean? I didn't get it. Orhan, I wish you the best. All the best, my man. And yeah, this Saturday I also had a game with my club. And unfortunately I lost, and my team also lost. But if you are in the position that if you guys going to win and gonna be the champion, wow, just a great performance. Already applauding you guys. But I wish you luck. I would suggest to keep your mind fresh and solve some puzzles to make your calculation a bit yeah, I'd say a bit sharper, just to warm up your brain, I mean. Yeah, sometimes it's classic, and it happens. You do, yeah. It's a great achievement. Last month I played really nice. Last month I played 3 games against over 1800 guys. If I remember correctly, I drew 1 and I won 2. It was a really nice month for me. But this month it didn't go well. I lost. It's already the second game I lose in a row. Second? No. 3 games. I lost my 3 games. Yeah, two in 2 games in regional, no, national, 1 in regional. No, Cameron, it's fine. I mean, it's also commentating because I at the moment I also streaming on Lucas channel on Twitch as well. But even though there are 70 people over there watching us, but none of them says hi. So I was feeling actually super loneliness, alone. So it's actually nice to have some people in the chat, at least on YouTube. So we're getting some interaction, and also it becomes more fun for me too. Otherwise, it's kind of boring to talk yourself, for a few hours meanwhile commentating a game. And we talked about the ideas. So, but what he wanted to do with this a6, for example, after a6, what he wants to do, he maybe wanted to avoid this one. He was a bit afraid of this one because since this bishop have a look here, and that's what he thought, I believe, because after Luca played bishop f4 to have a look on this pawn, and he thought Luca is going to play this knight b5 to put pressure on this pawn, and for some reason he doesn't want to push that pawn. He could have just pushed and played c5 and to get rid of that idea, but instead of that he played a6. It's really difficult to understand, man. Like, even give this position to the grandmasters, probably it will take them a while to understand what's going on in this position. And another thing is, because since queen was here, by the way, when we put a knight on b5, we were gonna attack on this pawn with 3 pieces. But as I said, instead of protecting that pawn, just push it, That was the fine. Yeah, Orhan. Yeah, true. No, I play national. National, yeah, affects FIDE rating. The regional one, SOS. Of course, it depends. All the names of those leagues are depending on the region in the Netherlands, wherever you live. So in our region, in Utrecht region, it is SOS competition, and it affects only your KNSB rating. Luca is thinking, of course, it's probably this is not the line, and probably he was not expecting this at all. And he's thinking, let's have a look on him from close. Let's see what Luca is going to play. Let's see. Luca's time is went Went under 1 hour. And he's still thinking, he still wants to figure out. Maybe that was his idea as well. Maybe that's why he played bishop f4 to put pressure on c7. But since oh wait, guys, he plays h4. He was super close actually. Wait. So probably we're gonna see super interesting game, super wild game. Wait a second. It's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be h4. I wish he found h4 before playing bishop f4. But g4 also was pretty fine. But the thing was, guys, okay, it says super winning for g4, right? But after we play g4, it comes back, you know, it comes down again. And it's exactly the same with h4. So h4 is totally fine. Don't listen to Stockfish, guys. Don't listen to Stockfish. Yeah, it's also understandable. But as I showed a bit early, it is hard to decide about it. Probably that's why Luca thought for a long time. That's why he was just, yeah, he wanted to take his time, think, calculate the stuff, and also trying to evaluate the position that you're gonna end up. And it's not easy, guys. So that's why I think he took his time before deciding to push these pawns on this king side, because this means, by the way, our king is still in the center. This is risky. That's why I consider it as risky. And when we play this one, we can't short castle anymore. We have to long castle, and after c5, and if we take it, he takes back with b pawn, and he opens here up immediately, and these pawns will be here, for example, like this, you know, it's not good for us. And even here we can't long castle anymore because it's gonna be lost. We have to short castle, and but here it is, yeah, our king side is not as close as it's supposed to be. So that's why it is hard. But after this one, if he plays g4 instead of taking this, if he takes, okay, knight takes back, and we even bringing this knight way closer to the position. And after this, yes, then we can go for a long castle. I think his opponent will take his time and think and try to calculate and understand the position, because I don't think actually his opponent was expecting this h4. h4 is really nice and great move from Luca. And also I hope you guys don't forget like the video. Okay. So now we have to wait for his opponent, what he wants to do, what he is going to do. play? What he's going to play? He has to play something bishop d6 or c5. Either bishop d6. Wait, where it is? Bishop d6. Bishop d6 or c5, but I see his hand goes to play something on king side, which is gonna be wrong. Let's see, guys. Like let's have a check like what he will play. For example, something like this. This is immediately winning. We're gonna sacrifice it, takes, we take back check, and after that king h8, and afterwards we taking h6, king comes back to g8, and then again check here. Okay, wait a second. Bishop e5. Of course, bishop e5. We pinned this knight here, and then he needs to play knight c6. After knight c6, let's play knight g5, asking for checkmate. Now he has to take this bishop, otherwise there is nothing to do, and we take back, and then he needs to play queen d7. He gives away this one. He gives away this knight. Actually, but what happens if we take it? Still fine, right? Takes, and there is no checkmate, but at least. Wait, let's go that line again. Takes. Here takes, here takes, here. Or no, not there, sorry. Here, what? Queen h6 again. Okay, d8. Rook h3, also good, right? Coming here. Yeah, it's over. Probably Luca is gonna win this game. I mean, this position. But let's see what he played. Oi. Now it is g4. Push g4. After g4, he can't take it, by the way. If he takes, we have this one, bishop h7. And if he goes here, then we have rook g1. And here it is just... yeah, we're gonna explode there. Yes. Okay, Luca can win this game. Let's see. Come on, it can be a super short game, by the way. It's not good for streaming, but it can be. Nice. But kid, it looks like super distracted, by the way. After g4, his best move is bishop d6 to come and trade this. After taking, queen takes back, and then we push g5. If he takes again, he's losing. He can't take. He needs to go somewhere like knight e4. Take. Oh no. Oh, here it says don't take this. Oh yeah, because it's since this rook is here now, it's gonna be fork, right? Yes, we can't take it. Here it says play rook g1, knight c6, queen takes, but it's too hard to play for black. It's too hard to play for black. Rook e8. Let's see. Yeah, Luca is going to find it. Yeah, exactly. After knight takes it, it's directly rook g1 and then it's over. Now we have two moves to play, by the way, either g4 or rook g1. I would say play g4. G4 is better because after rook g1 we're gonna show this, you know, we're gonna make it super clear for our opponent. Okay, I'm gonna play this one, I'm gonna push this g4. But if you push g4 now, it's way better because it's super unexpected, and I don't think, since he already blundered a few things, I mean the Alberto Matias, since he already blundered some stuff in the opening, I think he's gonna miss some stuff as well. The kid doesn't look like in his best shape probably. He looks like kind of distracted. Let's watch Luca a bit. Made something interesting, guys. Wait a second. It's a super interesting move. Knight f5. What wants actually? What knight f5 wants? I mean, we can't say it was easy to find. It's not. It's super risky. But he already pushed h4. I mean, otherwise I don't see any meaning of h4. I mean, h4 is kinda maybe he played knight f5, e5 to play this g4. Then this knight cannot take it. But anyway, that knight cannot take it, because if he takes, we come here directly and having super nice line. Yeah, I think that's what he kind of scared of. We are 100 people on Twitch at the moment. Hello everybody. Say hi. Say hi in the chat, or otherwise you're gonna get blocked. Yes, now we see Luca's opponent thinks what to play. Edgar, here we go, Edgar is here. You are not late, you are here right on the time, my man. No problem, Edgar. Welcome in. And your bestie also is here. Cameron also. Actually, Cameron was talking about you. He was saying how much love he's carrying in his heart for you. He was missing you. He was talking about you. Finally, we see Lucas camera, but again he went back. Yeah, that was a nice one, by the way. I will show that image tonight. My own stream. I mean, now I don't want to, because at the moment I'm also streaming on Lucas Twitch, so I don't want to bring up our personal stuffs into his account, and so tonight when I'm back on my own stream, as usual, I'm gonna show that image. Even I can even pin it into the into stream, and I'm gonna make a poll tonight, guys. I'm gonna make a poll that I will ask to viewers: should I remove the Cameron's moderation or not? It's gonna be fun tonight. No, man, he never trash talks. He always talks friendly and lovely about you. He always talks friendly, man. Ah, now I got it. Now I got it, guys. Okay, okay, okay. Wait a second. I know why. Yes. Now also should be fine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I know why. I know why. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I was saying I just saw your images. They are really nice. Now you hear me, right? Yes, yes, yes. All good, all good. Perfect. Lonely. Why you feel lonely? Don't feel lonely. We'll be okay. Edgar, lonely. Don't feel Edgar lonely. We all are here for you. Why you lonely? You got Cameron, man. Why would you feel lonely? Yeah, after opponent's best move is c5 again, and it's totally draw position at the moment. But I totally understand Lucas and his concerns, because it's not easy to decide such things, guys. We have a engine, we play, yeah, we analyzing the game, we seeing, we watching, we commenting. It's really easy for us, but over the board to see those things not easy, especially with that much pressure, especially, you know, you are streaming as well, there are a lot of people watching you, somebody commentating your game, and they all have some expectations. On the other hand, your personal expectations from yourself, like you want to win, you want to play, you want to enjoy the game more and more. And yeah, of course, with all these things, it's not that easy, guys. So that's why you want to play kind of guaranteed. And again, our opponent doesn't play that much accurate. He plays bishop d6. Now again, we have to push g4, guys. I think Cameron just went somewhere. Probably he will be back in a bit. He will be back in a bit, probably. He can't live without you and me. Yeah, exactly. They play. They play solid. But on the other hand, like again, man, Luca, you have to push this g4. Push g4. Like, let's see what's happening after g4. By the way, come on. What? Man, Stockfish doesn't know what he says. In this position, Stockfish says g4 is the only best move. When you play g4, it says it's actually even slightly better for black. But black has to take it. What's going on? Yeah, black has to take it. And then we have to take back with d pawn. And then knight takes g4. What if we play rook g1 now? Queen takes this one. And then bishop g3. So actually nothing happens. It seems like something happened because here is open now. And yeah, black 2 pawns up. But that's why actually, even though black is 2 pawns up, but it's still equal. That's why. Because here is open and I have some pieces have a look on this side, and any moment after this queen goes, for example, e7, and we can just open here up, you know, bishop e4 again. If he comes back, we can make this thing. Cameron, you don't have to share a lot of details, man. Just say I was busy. I mean, we're not gonna ask you the details. What were you busy with? We're not gonna ask that. No, we're not gonna remove you. We're just gonna ask the people tonight. Because for fun, why not? Why not to remove you? For fun, man. And it's all up to your performance tonight in tonight's stream. You have to convince the viewers. What a nice chat, guys. What a nice chat I do have. What a healthy, what a nice conversation are going on. What do you think, Edgar? Should we do that? Shall I open a poll tonight to ask viewers if we have to remove Cameron's moderation or not? I love you guys. Oh man, Jesus. I can imagine. Luckily Orhan is not here anymore. Orhan had a game, he went for it. Orhan is a nice kid. He's also 12 or 11 years old. We met in a tournament in Amsterdam Chess Open. He played super nice tournament, by the way. Cameron, we know, man, we know. You said it for a lot of times. You beat the Edgar, come on. But you don't have to say it out loud and in every opportunity. Why do you bully? Why are you bullying our Edgar? Luca is thinking, finally AI decided to show us Luca's camera. Okay, Luca's seeing something, but he's not sure. Let's see. You watch the every piece of my streams, right? Man, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here without you, Cameron. To ask who? Edgar or me? Sorry, Cameron or me? Luca is thinking. Luca, I don't think he's really happy with his position. He knows there are some opportunities, there are some counterplay, and nothing is. It's super early to say something and think about the game, but I'm pretty sure he just wants to. He shakes his hand. I'm pretty sure he wants to review this opening, that what he missed. He should have pushed at g4 or not. I'm really sure he just wants to review that moment. Oh, Orhan is here. Okay, Luca is still thinking. Cameron is from India, if I'm not wrong. Not Latvia. Cameron doesn't even know such country exists. I think. Edgar, what city do you live in France? Tell me Paris. What yes? Nope. Edgar, I'm asking because perhaps if I will be visiting Paris, since it's not so away, it's just 3 hours or something from here, and so we can meet up. So we can also make nice content for our lovely viewer, Cameron. Wait a second, actually I want to make it okay, then we can make it this way. Wait a second. Like this, up, and like this. I just noticed that there is no time in the screen. Because time is important. To see this time, it's important. Yes, now it's better, I believe. Yeah. Now you guys see the time as well. Yeah, Luca has only 40 minutes and it seems like he's gonna get into time trouble because it's only 13th move have been played and the time increment will be added after 40 moves. Ay. Okay, here we see bishop f5. Luca played bishop f5. Again his best move is c5, and with kind of weird stubborn yeah, Luca's opponent doesn't want to play c5. Probably he doesn't understand c5. He doesn't understand what benefits he's gonna get out of that c5. That's why he doesn't even see that, but in some point probably he will see. And why did he play bishop f5? Why he doesn't just push g4? I don't know. Bishop f5. Let's try to understand what's the point. What bishop f5 wants? Cameron, his opponent is 1938. Luca is almost 1700 federated. Now we're gonna see his opponent. I think he's gonna play a bit fast, but he needs to play. His best move is this one, by the way, knight bd7. If he takes it now, we are fine because we take back with this one. This is really important. We have to take it back with pawn. Then knight h5 is the only good move. Then we see rook d1. If he takes, we are happy. We take back and also still protecting this pawn in the center, and also it might be passed pawn in the center. Again, he has only good move is c5, but here c5 is findable because there is no d pawn anymore, so this c pawn can be appeared over the board. And then finally we short castle and queen takes h4, but I don't think Luca is gonna castle and let him to take that pawn. Maybe first he will play something like this, which is not good, because knight c6 and he's kind of compensating. So let's see. It's a bit up to the opponent. By the way, the position is not that easy. Position is not that easy to understand and decide. Yeah, then let's make it this way. Tonight we're gonna make a poll to ask the viewers to remove Cameron's mode. Tomorrow evening we're gonna do the same for Edgar. How about it? It's really interesting. Like, what would you play in this position? Let's have a look on the board from black piece side. What would you play? Cameron, my name is. Let me write it here now. So my name is Ingilab, full name, but everybody calls me Ingo. So feel free to go for it. Feel free to call me Ingo, guys. Ingo works great, right? Ingo nice. What can we play in this position? Would you play c5? c5 looks actually doable because when he takes, this knight is kinda becomes weak in the center, right? Because after this, bro, after this, if we take, we lose the game. Because you lose your knight, actually. That's why I think c5 is easy to find in this moment. But probably he's gonna take his time now. I don't know actually, because he was also waiting for more than 30 minutes. Meanwhile, Luca was thinking. And Kid doesn't look like, I mean, he really wants to think for a long time. Okay, he played something. He played c5, I believe. Right? Move didn't come yet. Yes, he played c5. Yes, now position is kinda strange for us. We have to play knight e2 or long castle. Or g4 again. We don't have to give a shit about this, because even if he takes it, like let's say g4, even if he takes, we take back, we are fine. But it's slightly better for black. Cameron, guys, don't do such things. Guys, please, I didn't give you guys moderation to do such things. Come on. Why would you do it? I know it's kind of fun, but Joe, but come on. We're chatting here, we're talking here. And can you take it out? Can you take him back? I don't think you can. Now I have to fix something. Jesus, last time you made it for Nightbot and now for Edgar. Now you give me another reason to remove your mod. Orhan did it. Orhan, bro. Where did he say stupid? I don't see such thing. Guys. Okay. He was joking, he didn't mean it. But still, let me take actions about such stuff, okay? He's not bad guy. He's just joking because they always talk that way with Cameron, and that's why he thought it's fine with you as well. But if you don't like such things, just say don't say such things instead of timing out such a loyal viewer for a day. Okay, I'm gonna bring him back somehow, but anyway. Hope it's not gonna be a problem. It's fine. Yes, it's fine. Nothing is there, right? Okay. Ay. Now let me see how to fix that. Okay. I couldn't find him, and to be honest, anyway, let's go back to our game. Don't do such things again, please, guys. Otherwise, I will have to take your moderation away. Anthony Search. Yes, I do use Stockfish. And after c5, now Luca is thinking. Knight takes f5, f7. And if he takes back, then bishop g6. It seems nice, but Stockfish says it's not actually that good, because after this, even if you take it. Ah, he has to take back with knight. I think it's because you give away 2 pieces to take 1 rook, which is not good actually. That's why. Edgar, I will fix it after the stream, okay? Sorry for that. Okay, guys, just chill down. No worries, chill down, just it happens. We are chatting here, so what's going on? I think this is wrong, right? He just castled, right? Or what did he do? Did he really play... What? Did he really play king f1? Oh, really? King f1? I thought actually he castled, but something is wrong with the digital board. That's why. No, king f1 can't be good, man. Like, why would you do this? Knight c6? Now he has to find knight c6, by the way. There is nothing direct advantage. Interesting. But after here, knight takes c6, bishop takes back, d6, queen takes back, rook d1. Okay. Yes, he played. I took Lilo Fans United's Orhan's moderation back, by the way, and Let's observe him for 3 days. If he will behave, we're gonna give it back to him. But for now, let's make it this way. So it's also gonna be good sample for other moderators. Okay, we have to be here all together to support and grow all together, not to kill each other. Guys, come on. Yeah, knight c6. Oh, okay. He took it. Okay, now we have to take back, of course. There is no other move. I think Luca will play it quickly. What the блядь? How do you know блядь? Guys, chill down, come on. Orhan also didn't do that in serious way. He just, yeah, timed you out for just, you know, like kind of joke wise. He didn't do it really serious way. Okay, guys, chill down. Otherwise, I will have to time you both out for a while. Okay, Luca takes back. We see on the camera. Luca takes it back with e-pawn. Edgar, chill down, please. You have Russian brands. Okay, nice. Do you speak Russian as well? Or not? Ты понимаешь по-русски? Нет. Okay. Okay, now Alberto thinking. What can he do? Again, knight c6. After knight c6, like it says, we have to take it. And after he takes again, as I just showed, like takes back with queen. And then rook d1. Something like this. This position should be played. But king f1, I really didn't understand why king f1. It will be... Okay, he kind of made mistake. He played this king c7. Now we have to play knight e2. Knight e2, and if he takes, we take back, and there is no any advantage left for black pieces. It's totally draw position. And he played it because he wants to put more pressure on this knight, because he's thinking, but also we can play rook h3, but he can't take it directly, you know, like let's say even rook h3, but he cannot take it immediately because d takes back, and then yeah, queen c4 check. What's this? It doesn't work. Because this is hanging. Okay, wait. Here, check. Queen d3, exactly. If it takes, we take. It's even better for us. If he doesn't take, he has to play knight h5. Then we can take it, right? D takes, and then just bishop h2 to have a look on this diagonal. So it should be fine. Now should be fine. Only thing is Luca needs to rush a bit. Orhan, yeah, because I don't know, man. I barely make time to stream midnight because I have a full-time job, and also I have other things to do. And even when I'm home in the evening, yeah, I like to spend some time with my wife to watch something. And after all done, it's already being midnight, so I barely make time to come and stream. And that's how it started, let's say. And afterwards also I just kinda, yeah, got used to stream midnight, and that's why, that's the only reason. Edgar, come on, man. Okay, just we're still able to joke, talk, chat each other, guys. Come on. It was just some misunderstanding. It happened. We solved it out, and now just move on. And let's focus on the game. What's gonna happen? Luca needs to rush. Luca needs to make at least 24 more moves to get time increment, guys. And since the position is not so easy to understand, to be sure, it would be really nice to have some time, because this position gonna be more complicated, and this position is pregnant to a lot of tactics, guys. Everything can happen, just everything. Yes, of course, of course. When I have time, actually, I'm trying to stream a bit early. And for example, last time I have streamed a bit early, so you were there as well. And I really want to, and I really try my best. But as I said, most times, either I'm at work, or I got something else to do, or I have over the board games and blah blah. So, but whatever I do, either I work, or I have a game over the board, or I have something to do outside or at home. Always I'm done around midnight. That's why it's also really nice for algorithm to stream always kinda at same time, you know. And that's why I just stuck with midnight. But of course, if I will have time, I will stream a bit earlier as well. Okay. Yeah, Luca is thinking. He doesn't look so happy, but I think he is also aware of that the position is not as dangerous as it was. And after the game, by the way, we're gonna have a small interview with Edgar. Oh, sorry, not with Edgar, with Luca. And we're also gonna ask him why did he play King F1. What was he thinking? What was his plan? But for now, I think position is fine. Let's see. A lot of things can happen in this position again. We had a look on knight e2, and also we had a look on rook h8, rook h3, sorry. And now we can also check out g3, which is third recommended move by Stockfish. And here it's not good, it says, because after again knight c6, he has to play that knight, by the way. Like in some point this knight has to come out. And the position seems like a lot of things already happened, but actually nothing happened. If you want, you guys, if you guys want, we can review the game since the beginning and what happened actually. Luca started with d4, yeah, knight f6, c4 of course, e6, knight c3, and then we see d5, queen's gambit, and yeah, queen's gambit, and afterwards we see bishop g5, pinning that knight there. Bishop comes out and kind of removing that pin and liberates that knight to jump around. And after knight f3 we see b6, wants to prepare this fiancetta bishop, and then finally c takes d4, and instead of taking that with knight, yeah, Alberto prefers to take back with e pawn. And after that we see e3. e3 is a really nice move because supporting this d4 in the center and also opening the diagonal of that light bishop. After that Alberto castled, and we saw most natural move bishop d3 from Luca, and bishop b7 fianchetto, and then we saw queen c2 to create this battery for the future. And then Alberto asked actually, what do you want to do about that bishop? Then we had a really nice move here, by the way, h4. We showed it, he cannot take. If he takes, it's totally winning. In good case, in best case, he's losing this rook at the end, and so that's why he can't be taken. And but Luca preferred to play bishop f4, and then his opponent thought Luca's next move gonna be knight b5 to put pressure on this pawn. But there was really a simple solution for it, to push c5. Instead of that he played a6, and here we had to play g4, but Luca found h4 way more doable, and after that he played rook e8. Again we had a chance to play g4, which was the best move, and then Luca played knight e5 instead of pushing that pawn, and he went to play a bit kinda more solid way, let's say. And after bishop comes there to attack on that knight, here we see another kinda inaccurate move from Luca, bishop f5, and then we see c5, wants to come and open up the center. That's why, okay, now I understood, because when we take back, then this knight was gonna be pinned. That's why he played king f1. He didn't want to castle, and that's why. But actually he could have castle, yeah, he could have long castle, but yeah, he didn't go for it. Now I understood, king f1, but it was not good move, because after taking, and here we should have seen knight c6, but Alberto Matias preferred to play queen c7. And now we have three moves to play. First at all, the best move is this knight e2. Guys, what's happening? Edgar, stop joking with Orhan. Is that okay? Like, joke with Kamran, joke with me, but don't joke with Orhan. Stop it, please. Come on. We are just three people here, and we fighting each other. Come on, guys. Yes, finally Luca finds that knight e2, which was the great move. Now his best move is knight c6 again, but I don't think actually he will play it. Let's see. If we will trade it, we are totally fine. It's totally draw position, perfect, and just we're gonna keep playing like nothing happened. Guys, chill down. Edgar, Orhan is 12 years old, okay? And if the kids don't want to joke with them, you have to stop it. Like you don't have to keep doing this. At least not in my stream, please. I don't like it. Cameron, oh sorry. Sorry man, sorry. Okay. Now he's thinking he probably considers to play to take the queen or not to take it. But I actually expected knight c6 from him. I kinda expected from him. Let's see. But he's too excited. He can't sit on the chair. Okay. I think we can push 10 likes. We can easily do that. Yeah, normally I stream vertical on YouTube. That pulls way more people. But I don't stream normally horizontal way. That's why it's not that much people over here. And also I understand the people doesn't find so much. Probably if it was somebody else was commenting my game, if I was playing over there, and probably if it would be way more interesting for my viewers. But I understand, especially if it's not those top players. Some people just doesn't find it so much interesting to watch their games. But we still can push 10 likes for sure. We can do it for sure. I don't want to be famous, just I want to be able to make more time to invest on this channel and to make more chess content and etc. Because in this time schedule I can't make a lot of time, I mean enough time at least. But let's see. Hey Orhan, hello back. Just don't play with him, man. Just ignore him. Don't play with him. He's playing with you. I mean, he just wants to tilt you, and that's why he's doing his thing. Just don't play with him. I also gonna say him now when he's back in the chat. I'm gonna tell him not to joke with you anymore, because it's done. It's enough. Thanks, Cameron. Thanks. I appreciate to see you guys here and spending this time with me. Of course, it's perfect. Yes, let's see. Yeah, Alberto Matias thinking how to continue, because probably he thinks he has some stuff to do, but he doesn't understand yet, like he already missed his chance. I mean, most likely he just wants to understand what did he miss, and he also knows that if he's going to trade the queens, it's gonna be super equal position and nothing on the board. That's what he wants to understand probably. We had a look actually, queen takes it back, what's gonna happen then, and then if he play knight c6, which is the best move and still keeps black pieces with slightly better position. And another option is to take this one immediately. Then we can take it back with bishop or d pawn, but it's good actually for us because we come here attacking on this knight, and also we are asking for this one. Of course he's gonna take it, then he has to take it, and after taking back, knight jumps on d7, asking about this pawn, and then we have to play rook d1. If he takes, we don't have to take it back because rook takes and protects this pawn pretty well in the thing. Why did he go back there? Okay, after here, if he takes, we don't have to take it. We have to play rook h3, which is interesting to find. Yes, exactly. If black wants to win or try to catch some chances, he has to keep the queens on the board. Yes, I agree. So he is thinking. But it's interesting, he doesn't look at the board. Does he really calculating and thinking in his mind? Or he just got distracted and just looking around? Interesting. Yeah, knight c6 is the best move. Definitely. He's calculating. He has time, of course. He will take his time and calculate and try to understand and evaluate the positions in his imagination. Yeah. You're doing great. Orhan, you're gonna be playing in 6 minutes. You will be playing in a really important game. So cool down. uh, just forget whatever happened, but just to understand it, Edgar or someone else didn't mention, they didn't mean anything, yeah, seriously to you, and there was no any bad intention at all. They were all were about the joke and etc. And as Edgar said, he didn't know you are minor, so sorry for all the disturbance, and no worries. We are really happy to see you among us, and I wish you the best. Good luck with your game. And if we still will be here after your game is done, and anyway, even you can just comment in any video or any stream in my channel about your result, regardless the result you win or you lose. The important thing is to learn. Good luck again. Bye bye. It happens. Okay, we see Luca's opponent still thinking. It's already been a long time that he's thinking. Okay, oh, he traded the queens. He traded the queens. Interesting. Now the position is totally equal, and of course, yeah, Luca is going to take it back immediately. Probably the guy, the kid, didn't see any future, and he didn't feel actually to fight or etc. So he just decided to trade the pieces, and maybe he thinks actually it's okay to draw with black pieces. Let's see. Now he's thinking again, but it's interesting. Like, it was super certain after taking the queen he's gonna take back with bishop. Now he's thinking again, and he decided it after thinking maybe 20 minutes or something. And now it should be fine for Luca, because since the queens are not on the board anymore, so the game kinda simplifies. What did he play? He played something. Okay, knight c6. Finally he plays knight c6. Now we have to take it. Even taking is good for us, like better for us. Bishop takes back. Oh, bishop cannot take back because this is hanging, right? Yes. Okay, but if we take it, he has to take back this way first. There's a really interesting this one. Okay, taking this and this, and then f3, and this position is totally equal. I mean, only thing is it's still 22 more moves needs to be played. Yeah, exactly. But he's kid, man. We never know what's going on in their mindset. Maybe he thought, okay, maybe it's 1600. Let's go for end game. You know. You guys are insane. Okay, probably Luca is going to take it. Just only thing is, I hope he's not gonna spend so much time here, and he needs to understand it. Okay, he took it exactly. Now only good move is this one. If you make this mistake, he's just hanging this bishop. Okay, he took it, of course. And now we have to take this one. Actually, there is this one for some reason, and rook takes this, and then we take it. I don't know actually what's the difference and why it is. It makes really little bit difference. I don't know. Bishop c6 and a4. Bishop d7. Interesting maneuvers, by the way. Let's see. Now Luca is thinking again. Maybe he will go. Yes, of course, I want to white win. I'm streaming for Luca at the moment, so I know Luca, and yeah, he's also streamer. I mean, chess content creator, but he's streaming on Twitch mainly. So of course. Okay, knight takes bishop. And now probably he will take the knight with bishop. So it might be most likely it's gonna be draw. Yes, he takes the knight with bishop. And then Luca played something immediately. What did he play? Let's see. The move didn't appear yet. No, actually he didn't play anything yet. I just want to... Okay. He played f3, I believe. Right? He played f3, I guess. Which is pretty nice move. I mean, solid move. Let's see. I feel like this game is not gonna last too long. I feel like they're gonna agree in draw in a bit. Because kid looks okay. What did he play? Bishop b5 check. And now king f2. Probably that's why he played f3. So king has a place to go. Probably. No, he didn't castle. He just played king f1. He didn't castle. He played this game without castling, which is crazy. Which is crazy, to be honest. Yeah, Luca probably thinks thinks what is the difference between king g1 and king f2. Oh, what? Come on. After takes. Rook comes here. Rook a c2. If rook c1 takes and rook c8 again. Ah, no, man. Then you have to play knight e2 to avoid it. Rook c2 asking for this. I hope he won't see that. He took it immediately. Let's see if we will find the right move. Yes, I think he played rook c8. Yes, exactly. He played rook c8. Probably Luca thought like it's actually better to just trading more piece to simplify the board, more, which is totally understandable. But this is also not easy to understand. I mean, after rook c8, what you gonna play? Like, guys, best move is to come here and trade the rooks. Can you imagine? And the kid immediately saw that. Kid immediately saw that. Okay, now Luca maybe noticing that it's not actually so good. Yeah, knight d3 defense, but the problem is, let me show you. Here takes, okay, here, then he comes here again, then knight e2 is the best move, then he plays here, and you don't have any way to protect these pawns. These pawns are just gone, you know. And best move is this king f2 to bring this rook to the game. He takes, and after that, what you're gonna do, you have to play rook c1 or rook a1 to protect this pawn, and he's gonna take this one as well, and check here, and then maybe, yeah, you're coming here to take this pawn, but he simply, oh, what's this? Then we have king e3. Man, it's too difficult to understand. Jesus. What Luca played? Okay, Luca found the best move, at least for now. Let's see if the kid will take it or not. Taking is the only good move, by the way. Yeah. Rook c2 is the issue. Without rook c2, it's totally understandable, but rook c2, which was not easy to see, by the way. Like, you have to calculate, you have to think, and you have to watch, and then you should understand, oh, at the end there is rook c2. Let's see. Yeah, also after knight d3 also, I mean, takes. You coming here, right? Then he plays rook c2 again. Up, yeah. He plays rook c2 again, asking for this one. And then, because his next move will be this, you know? And you don't have any way to come and protect this knight as well. Even if you play h5, let's say, then he plays rook d2, attacking on this knight. You have to move this knight somewhere, or not there actually, because then you lose it. You have to play this one to avoid this rook d1, I believe, right? Or even here he says like play rook h4, give away this. What's that? Ah, this can happen, guys. This can happen, because after this he loses this rook. This rook doesn't have anywhere to go. Wow, really nice trap. But he has to see this. If he will take, Oh, he made mistake. Okay, nice, 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 nice. Instead of trading, he just came to here to attack on this pawn. He's actually pretending like he attacks on this pawn. He wants to double his rooks. But now, either king ft, king f2, king ft, king f2 to create a connection in between the rooks, or just taking this. Okay, luckily he didn't see that. He missed it. He missed it, Anthony. Luca was lucky. And also, it's already 24th move. I mean, it's 23rd move, but it's gonna be 24, so which means 16 moves to play for Luca. And now, yeah, it's doable. I think Luca should be happy. Probably after seeing rook c8, he was a bit, oh, I missed it. But that's also thing, you know, when you miss something in the game, and afterwards, even though your opponent doesn't know how to take advantage of it, he makes mistake and his advantage slips away. But still, this time making move becomes even harder because you just missed something, you know. What if you're going to miss another thing again? So you want to make that sure you don't miss anything, even harder than you used to do. That's why it's really hard to make move at the moment for Luca. I totally understand. Okay, he's going to play something. Let's go, Luca. You can do it. Just take it. King f2, either king f2 or just taking the rooks. Okay, okay, he took it. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Now we are okay. He has to take back, of course, with d pawn. Luca has passed pawn at the moment, but Alberto doesn't. So everything can happen. What about knight e5? Best move is knight f4, but what about knight e5? I want to see what's knight e5. He comes here. Yeah, we can't protect this pawn, right? What if we take? Ah, okay, he plays rook c8, and after this, because even here, even we just a second, if we protect, he has this, we have to move with our knight, and after this we lose our rook. So that's why it's not good. Interesting. Yeah, but that was the most natural move, so of course he made that move. Knight e5. That's what Luca plays. Yeah, knight f4 was the best move, Edgar. That's true. Okay, what he's going to play? He played rook d8, of course. Most natural move. What if we play rook again, rook c6, then rook d6? Yeah, so it's not good. Never mind. Of course you are better than Stockfish, bro. There is no doubt about it. Yeah, Luca needs to speed up a bit. As we said, his time goes down and we don't want him get into time trouble. He's thinking. Let's see. 10 minutes. It's going to be, yeah, under 10 minutes for Luca's time. Luca has to play king e2 or king f2. One of them. Anything else losing. Anything else losing. He needs to find king f2 or king e2. After king e2, he's gonna take. Then king e3. Rook d8 back. Then knight takes it. That's the only way. Otherwise that rook is gonna stand here and protect this pawn, so we won't be able to take it. So we have to come here when he takes it. We have to put our king on e3 somehow, either king e2 or king f2. Let's go, Luca. You can do it. Luca is thinking. We see Luca on the screen. Come on, go for king. Play the king e2. King f2, king e2. Yes, he's going to play his king. Go. Yes, nice, 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 nice. Nice. He plays king f2. Nice. He finds this idea. And now rook goes to take it probably. There are other moves as well. b5 is the best, by the way. But after b5 we can play king e3. But then there is this one. If king f there is some problems like this. Probably Matias Alberto thinks he's winning this position. I believe he's thinking it's better for him. But after now, if he takes the pawn immediately, it's actually equal. It's not winning. Because after this, yeah, this rook needs to go somewhere, and then we take this pawn. Pawns are equal, and here, yeah, then we just jump back, knight e5. Even he can try something like this, but we have king d4, and we approaching these pawns to collect them. But let's see. Are you guys following the league that goes on in India at the moment? If I'm not wrong, the Teams League. How was the event's name? I don't even remember correctly, and now I don't want to change the screen. It's interesting, like he decided to trade the queens after 12 minutes thinking. Okay, he found the best move, b5, because he saw that if he's gonna take after king f3, this rook can't stand here to protect this pawn. So he's gonna take it back, and then it should be fine. And this king e3 is not actually good. He has to play rook d1 to protect this, and also to bring this rook to the game. I think Luca will find this move. Rook d1. We all expecting rook d1 from Luca. Where are you, Kamran? Are you traveling? Are you on vacation? Or just living somewhere else? Now this is not a chess league, this is actually team leagues, if I remember correctly. I mean, all the top players are playing there. I mean, from Hikaru to Fabiano, like beside of Magnus Carlsen, everybody is there. They play rapid games, it's crazy. Really nice one. Probably I'm gonna make some recap video. Okay, rook d1, of course. And now he needs to find knight d5. Knight d5 is the only winning move. a3, rook d6. Okay. Black still having an edge. Yeah, black still have. Okay, he finds, now he start finding all the best moves. Yeah, now only good move is a3, guys. Okay, he played it immediately. Nice, Luca. Keep it going. Keep it going. Otherwise, this knight was coming here, and which was not so good. And now rook d6. Rook d6. After rook d6, my best move is rook a1 or rook d2. I think rook d2 is more playable. Or what about g4, for example? He plays knight f4. Okay. Then just this one. So first of all, he has to find rook d6. Let's see if he will. But he has 43 minutes, man. He has 43 minutes. Like now, if he will just say, I'm going to think for 40 minutes, we can't say anything, you know. He can just think for 40 minutes and win. But of course, that thinking for 40 minutes also gonna be enough time to understand the position for Luca as well. So that's why it wouldn't be so bad. I think. See you tonight. See you tonight, Edgar. Oh, yo, Luca is here. No, Edgar is here. Cameron is going. Okay, okay. See you, Cameron. Yes, Edgar is in Spain. He is in Sitges. And his opponent is still thinking, I believe. Yeah, yeah. Of course, he has to think. He has enough time. He has to find the winning ideas, because in this position there are no. Yeah, one small thing, it's gonna end up draw, and probably the guy, the kid, doesn't want to do it. Black pieces, and since also Luca has kind of time trouble, he has only 6 moves, and he still has to make at least 22 more moves. Right? Let me see. Yes, exactly. 22 more moves needs to be played to get increment. But that D pawn is cannot walk actually, because when first of all, for now, that knight stopped that passed pawn, and when that knight just going somewhere, that rook may not be there to support that pawn to push, you know. Probably that's what he's thinking, that's what he's calculating, how to maneuver the knight. But black piece also made a lot of mistakes today, so maybe he will just he will miss this slightly better chance, because it's not easy to build up. It's just slightly better, not winning position for black. He just needs to keep playing and hoping for Luca will make mistake. What? How is that possible? The moves doesn't come here? This pawn isn't here? Oh my god, I'm back. Oh my god, guys, they already played. Okay, he pushed this one and then knight g6. Sorry guys, sorry, I didn't see they already played. And then h5. Okay, this is the position. So black is definitely better. Black is definitely better, and h5 was the only move that Luca found. Now only winning move is king e6 or rook c8. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna be interesting, man. But it's also a bit depends on king e6. Interesting one. After king e6, what's gonna happen? Like, we have to play g4. I think Luca will play this g4. Then rook c8. Knight h4. We have to maneuver from here. And then c3. We have to take. Rook takes and attacking on here. Then rook e1 check. King d6. Then there is this, and he's losing this one. Come on, where did it go? So here, takes, here, check. Needs to play king d7, not king d6. Then rook a1. We don't have to give this pawn. And then he just coming to push. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it can be like, you know, maybe okay. He's still thinking. He knows actually there is a winning here, but he doesn't know how. That's why he's just trying to fix the stuff. He's thinking. Let's do it this way. Let's watch this kid a bit. What he's thinking. I think he wanted to push Luca for about time. But Luca did great job actually. It's slightly better. In this level, -1, yeah, can't be enough. I mean, may not be enough to win. Luca seems like super focused on the game. By the way, guys, it's already more than 3 hours that I am here, and that's why I'm a bit quiet maybe. Because I'm more, yeah, I'm also tired, right? Like after watching a game for 3 hours, it's not that easy. Okay, I'm gonna put it here, actually. Maybe just here. So we can watch them like this. Yeah, we're all waiting for Alberto Matias Stica Rosales. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look on the positions actually, what can happen. Actually, we already checked the lines, what he needs to do. He needs to play king e6. Then we have to play g4. Or actually there is this one as well first. It's both is okay. But king d7 is the better. Because after knight h4, we don't ask for this fork, you know. So then rook c8, because we want to push c3. And then we have to play knight f5. Also we're attacking on this one. Then his best move is c3, takes. And cannot we take this one? No, this is not good actually, because we don't have to give away this a pawn. Then otherwise these 2 pawns won't be stoppable. No. So we have to play rook a1 to protect this pawn. Then a5, knight x g7, b4, takes, then rook b1 and b3. Okay, king e1, we have to bring it close here, otherwise we can't win the game or hold this position. Then king c6, this is bad. What is this? Knight f5, king c4. Okay, interesting. But so then we don't have to play this king d2. It seems like supernatural move, by the way. I hope this position is not gonna happen, so we don't have to make that mistake. King c6, knight f5, king b5, knight x h6. Okay, we're collecting these pawns as well, and then we gonna push these pawns. But I don't think this will happen, because did he play something? Okay, he played rook c8 directly, which is also okay. It was one of the 2 best moves. He wants to push c3 immediately. Now it's not easy to find the moves for Luca, and he still needs to make 10 more moves in 6 minutes, guys. Of course, there is 30-second increment after each move, but still it's not easy. His best move is rook e1 or rook a1 or g4. I would say play g4. Now probably he's looking for this one, like what's gonna happen. Rook c1 he played. He wants to avoid this c3. Yeah, I understand, man. It's totally understandable. Probably I would have done same. Because you know he is gonna play c3, and when you take, he takes back with rook, and then you're saying, okay, if you're gonna take with rook, at least let me take that rook, so you're gonna take back with knight, then should be fine. Is that really fine, by the way? Oh, it's not actually fine. So we don't have to trade the rooks, or what? Rook e1 takes g4, and then it's equal. Oh, come on, how it is equal, guys? Like this, look at these 2 pawns, how it's equal. Rook a2 check, king g3, b4. He has to find this check. King f8, knight g6, king f7. But why he doesn't just play this one? Oh, there is. Oh, this is the draw. This is the draw position. Man, it's too hard to find. That's why it's draw. Just because of that, it's draw. Otherwise, it's totally winning for black. Come on, man, it's too difficult. Too difficult. And now, by the way, this c3 is not that winning anymore. King e6 needs to be done. Yeah, king e6 needs to be done. Okay. He pushed c4, c3. Of course, we're gonna take. Only thing is, if we takes it, we don't have to take it back. That's the only problem. And it seems like super most natural move actually to take that rook back. And you think it should be fine, but no, no, no. But man, seeing that thing, that thing, it's unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable. Too hard to find, man. Too hard to find. Like here, even like takes. What if he takes with knight? It's totally equal then, yeah. King e1, that's it. And takes. You have to come here. Probably, if Luca will find it, probably Alberto is not gonna see that idea. Because then he needs to go to play rook c8. But anything else, like let's say he takes this one, then there is this, he cannot play here. There is checkmate. Let's also see how it is checkmate. King h2, knight g6, like rook a2, we're just going there. And what can he play? Even this one, he's just taking. And knight f4, let's say check again, and knight just takes this one. Yeah, it's just checkmate, you can't stop it, you know, because this comes here and this one rook comes here and it's checkmate. So you can't actually play king g8. And after this, that's why you have only one move here, and this check again you can't play this one, right? What? What is this, bro? He comes here again. Okay. Then this one is not good. Okay. Then also it's hard to find g4. It's hard. Let's see. Ay. Now that pawn is not stoppable. Luca made mistake. b3 is mistake. Unfortunately, b3 is mistake. Ay. He can push b4 as well, because after b4, if you take, he takes back with knight. And if you don't take, you have to push a4, and it's still. No, just c2, simple. King e2, rook c3. Also, this pawn also is gone. Then if you play even g4, a5, king d2, then knight e3. Yeah. Ay. We actually, Luca fought perfectly this game, but it was not easy to find. It was not easy to see. And by the way, the board and the camera is 15 minutes delayed according to the streaming rules. So Luca didn't text me yet. That means the game is still going on. When he is done, he will text me, because after the stream we're gonna make some short interview. Okay, I think Alberto probably knows he is going to win. It should be winning for him. But it was too difficult to understand and find it. Lucas seems a bit hopeless. I know that shape from my own experience. When you know you are going to lose, yeah, you're just looking away. You're just looking somewhere pointless. You're just thinking about your hours that you spent for this game, efforts that you spent for this game. everything you put on this game, and it was all just for nothing. Of course you can't consider it nothing. In chess there is no losing. I mean, either you win or you learn. Of course this is also should be really nice experience for Luca. And also on the other hand, his opponent was like clear favorite with rating difference. So there is no much thing to be sad about, but still losing always is bad. But we don't know. Black pieces made a lot of mistakes early in this game, so maybe they will make another mistake. Maybe they will miss another chance. We never know. We never know. Either c2 or b4 needs to be played to have clearly winning position for Matias Alberto. Okay, he played that b4. Yeah, Luca needs to play a4 for sure. And Luca has only 4 minutes on the clock. Yeah, Edgar, I checked them. They were really nice, man. They were really nice. The second one, actually, the Absolute Azukovic, is the guy doesn't look like. He looks like me, but it's not me. I mean, it's understandable, but especially the another one, it's just perfect. Thank you. It would be really nice if you can send me those pictures on Discord, actually. Because from chess.com, in messenger of chess.com, I don't think it's possible to download them. I want to download them. Okay, a4. Yes, a4 was expected move. And now we're gonna see rook d8 or knight e7. Let me tell you something, these two moves are not easy to find, by the way. What he plays this? Okay. He has to find either this or this. Here. Let's see if he will find. His time also reducing, of course. He's also thinking. He also has 25 minutes now. 24 even.
Okay. Let's watch them a bit.
Let's watch them a bit how this kid is going to find the winning moves. These kids are insane. One of my tournaments I have been just assaulted by them. Like I have played 6 games, 5 of them were against kids, and I lost all of them, guys. No, not 4. 4 games. Yeah, I lost 4 games out of 6. It was my like worst tournament I have ever done. And those kids were just crazy. And you know what's the thing? Those kids actually improving by hour. And they don't have a lot of problems. They don't have, not a lot of, they don't have any problems. I mean, they don't have to work, they don't have to pay bills, they don't have to deal with something. They just have to go to school and just study the subjects daily and then just focus on other thing. And also their brains are super clear. That's why whatever they learn for one day, it takes us maybe 1 week to learn. And you're going to play with a kid, and you see, for example, he has 1900 elo. But when did he play last time? For example, 3 months ago. Man, he was 1900 3 months ago, and these 3 months he didn't actually stop. He kept playing, he kept learning, he kept improving himself. And now maybe 2200 players sitting in front of you, or maybe 2000 anyway, and you are even thinking how to beat 1900, then you actually facing with way harder wall. And there is no way to collapse that wall down. And yeah, so you're just getting assaulted. That's why, for example, and also those kids are always being in lowest categories. Man, Jesus, that's why I just want to make my rating 2000 to be able to play on like not in lowest categories in the tournaments, but a bit upper ones. So there is low possibility to play kids. And another disadvantage of playing with kids is you never understand what they think, because you never understand their emotions, and they are so I don't know, like it's weird to play with kid. I mean, but mature people, they just react something. I mean, you see from their face, they get tired or something happens, like you getting interaction. Even silent interaction with your opponent. But with kids, no, man, no, it's not like that. It's not like that at all. Yes. Yeah, our guy is still thinking His time went back to 20 minutes. Even, yeah, under 20 minutes. Yes, Alberto Matias still thinking. Okay, he pushed c2, which is also good. What can you say? Nothing. c2 also winning. Now Lucas' only move is king e2, guys. Only move is king e2. Anything else just immediately losing. But as I said, he still didn't text me, so which means the game is still going on. Game is still going on. And Luca has 3 minutes only. Okay, he played something. Let's see, what did he play? Yes, he finds king e2. And then Kid probably will play something fast because he was thinking and he calculated this line should be winning. Knight c3 maybe. He's thinking, or knight. Okay, rook comes in. Yeah, he finds rook c3, which is best move. Rook c3, asking for b3, and protecting b3 is not almost possible. Okay, Luca played king d2. King d2 is really bad because knight e3 can jump in, but there is no like good thing to play, man, in this position. Like what can Luca do? Nothing. Just it is what it is in this position. Probably knight will jump in. Yes, exactly. He played knight e3. Great move. Because he was thinking like this, when this rook will take b3, then I'm gonna take this c2. But knight actually jumps in, protected by rook, and also protecting this pawn. And now Luca needs to make a move. Knight f4, knight h4, or a5. Like, there is no much to do in this position. Yeah, we see knight f4 on the board. He played knight f4. He's gonna take it. Yes, and then knight jumps on d3. We can see knight c4 is the only clearly winning move. Knight c4. Let's make him knight d5. Let's make him to play knight d5, guys. Knight d5 is equal. Okay, Alberto, we believe you. You're gonna play knight d5. Knight d5 is perfect move, man. Go for knight d5. Yes. Play knight d5. Why wouldn't you? He played knight c4, I believe. Yes, was the only clearly winning position. Knight c4. Now maybe Luca will take the c2. But then there is this one, and then he's just, yeah. Probably there is rook c3 is the only winning, guys. Only winning move. Anything else? Okay, but he played it. King b1. Or just king d1. I mean, king b1 probably will be played. Then knight d2. And then knight needs to go somewhere here. Then this he takes, and he takes back with knight. But still it's not gonna be enough to hold the position for Luca, I think. Yes, king b1 has been played. We're gonna see knight d2 or knight a3. Check. Then we can play king b1 after the check. One of those checks needs to be played, otherwise it's not clearly win. Let's see. But I think the game is still going on. So game didn't finish. Because as I said, Luca didn't text me. Maybe he missed something, so you never know. Okay, he gave a check from knight a3. Check. King b2. Doesn't make so much difference, by the way. The goal was to take this rook anyway. Now anyway he's going to take it. King b2 or king a2. He's gonna take. Oh, he takes this knight actually. Sorry. He takes this knight. This knight is hanging, guys. Yeah. He's not gonna trade the rooks, of course. He's gonna take the knight. He's gonna take the knight. Yeah, also Luca's time drops down. And now actually they just made 40. No, it's gonna be 40 moves, so they're gonna get the increments, but it's a bit too late. Unfortunately, it's too late, and there is nothing even to blunder for black. I mean, just there is nothing to blunder, man. I mean, what he's gonna do? He's not gonna take the knight? Of course he will. Anyway, guys, it happens, and the tournament also still continue, and Luca still has a lot of games to play. Okay, move came. Yeah, of course king b2, then he's gonna take this knight. And he's, yeah, clearly a piece up. And after that we see probably rook c6 have been played. Yeah, there is not so much to do in this position, and there were a lot of opportunities, yeah, but none of them were actually easy to find. And after rook c6 attacking on a6, and he played a5, and even if you go to play, I mean, rook a6 to attack on this pawn again, still we can't take it because there is knight c4 fork. So that's why I don't know, there is not a lot to do. That's all I know. But it happens. It's chess, guys. It's sport. In sport, you win, you lose, you do everything. All happens. The important thing is to review your game, to point your mistakes, to understand what was wrong with your game, and take a lesson out of them. Okay, rook c5. Now I can play king e7 or king e6 or rook takes d4. Everything is winning. He is clearly a knight up and he has passed pawns. Yes, he takes d4. And then king b3. Probably is going to play knight c4. Rook d3 check. Okay, king goes back b2. Yeah, they get their time increments as well, so 30 minutes after 40 moves, but it doesn't actually yeah, he's gonna bring the king closer. Okay, rook c7. After rook d2, probably Luca is going to resign in a bit. Okay, king goes back b3. It's almost over, I believe. Rook d3, check again, and after king b2, yeah, or just collecting the pawns. Probably Luca is going to try to get some stalemates. Okay, f4. Yeah, Luca is probably trying to get some stalemate chances. Maybe, you know, you never know, because the game is going on for almost 4 hours, and both sides are tired, and sometimes just you don't know, and you miss something, because this king doesn't actually have a lot of place to go, and that's why sometimes it's worth to try. Why not? Yeah, why not? In Saturday also I was playing a game. You know what's the thing? Like, when I'm in totally losing position, and for example at the end my opponent promoted queen, and it was totally losing for me, of course, even checkmate in a few moves, but queen was not the only piece on the board that my opponent had, because he had like 2-3 pawns, and also he had knight, and my king was really close to those pawns and knight, you know, and really one less attention could have made it stalemate. So I didn't resign. I just kept playing, and this was team competition, and his teammates just coming and looking the position, looking at my face, and they getting kind of that emotes in their face, like, why do you keep playing this game, bro? You never know. Like, until it is 100% clear, keep playing. Don't resign. Don't resign, guys. Okay. As you can see, this knight doesn't have anywhere to go, right? Like, okay, now it has, but like after pushing this pawn and etc., if this king will come really close, and then this king won't have anywhere to go, and even in that moment you can just give a check with your rook, and there are a lot of positions. Even I had an online game like that, and I was totally losing position, and then just somehow my king didn't have any place to go anymore, and I had one bishop and one rook. It was stalemate because you constantly give a check. I mean, you give a check to king, and he cannot take that piece that you give a check, because then it's gonna be stalemate, you know. And then I just give a check constantly with bishop, and in some point he has to take it, and after he takes that, he couldn't hide his king somewhere, you know. And then I just constantly perpetual checks with rook, and at the end he had to take, and as soon as he take, it was stalemate. So you never know, guys. It's chess, it's position. And in a bit we're gonna have Luca in our stream, and yeah, we're gonna have some short interview and also gonna hear his thoughts, that he had during the game. Yes, I think yeah, Luca resigned. And yes, let me call Luca, guys. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Okay, we're gonna make it this way. Wait a second. Yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Just a second. Let me make that sure you are on the stream. Just a second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You can see me?
Yeah, I do see you.
Okay.
Just the only thing is, for some reason I can't. Nope, not here. Yes, here. For some reason this Discord doesn't allow your video to go to the stream.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
But everybody hears you. Is that okay?
Now it's better. Okay. Yes. Absolutely.
So, yeah, how do you feel?
Okay, I think I made some strange decision during the game, and I also think my opponent did the same. Okay, first of all, I think the first strange move in the opening was h4.
h4,
because
yes.
I played h4 because I wanted to play g4.
Yes.
And I just saw that after, okay, not playing h4 but playing g4, he could do g5.
He could do g5, yeah.
And I don't know to continue in that way.
Actually, when you play h4 was expected move, and your best move was g4 already, because he wasn't able to take that g4, because when you play rook g1 and that line is gonna explode, and so you kind of giving away a pawn, but you're getting a lot of advantage. But after h4 it was really difficult to find, by the way. I mean, maybe decision, I mean, move was visible, but deciding about it, I understand, was really difficult. But when you play h4, we said, okay, he saw the idea, and after h4 he's gonna push the g4, and yeah. But then
I played knight e5.
Yeah, knight e5. Even after knight e5, I was expecting g4, because I thought, okay, maybe you don't want to give away that g4 pawn, and you played that to protect that g4. Now you're going to play g4, and yeah, but for a long time, g4 was the only good move for you.
Yeah, I know that probably g4 was good, but it's like going all in, no? Because I pushed the pawn on the king side, and probably I needed to be more active, no, than playing just safety moves.
Yes.
And also, like, I considered also to take in the f7 pawn with my knight. King takes g6, king takes f7, bishop g6, king probably f8, bishop takes on e8, and king takes on e8. But I didn't want to trade my bishop and my strong knight for my opponent. My opponent rook, in that moment, so that's why I didn't play that move.
Yes. Yeah, it was difficult to
Another
find.
thing
Yeah.
happened, yeah. Another thing that happened, I was surprised of my opponent move when I played the knight on e2. I felt super bad in that situation because I try to analyze knight c6 when I play knight e2, going back with my knight, opening the file, connecting the two queens. And I didn't expect my opponent wanted to trade the queens in that situation. I thought he want to play knight c6 in that situation, not trading the queens. So when he threw the queens, I feel better because also when he played knight c6, I said, okay, now the position can be easier to play, you know?
Yes, it was definitely.
So I cannot listen you.
Yeah, he didn't have to trade
Okay,
the
now yes.
queens. Like when he traded the queens, you heard me right?
Yes. Yes, now, yes.
Before trading the queens, he had really slightly better as position. I mean, he should have done knight c6 already. And
Exactly.
and also when he took his time for like 14-15 minutes, and we thought like, okay, that's what he's calculating, and then he traded the
Yes.
queens. And only thing I think we thought he got in his mind is to go to endgame and to push you into time trouble, and to hope for you're gonna miss something, you're gonna make something mistake.
Yeah.
And afterwards, actually, everything went totally fine until you missed rook c8. Do you remember that moment?
When he played rook c8.
When he give a check, bishop b5, then you played bishop d3 to trade the bishops.
Yes.
This was actually a mistake, and because he had rook c8, but when you played rook c1, he had to take your rook. When you take back with knight, he had to play rook c8 again with his another rook. Then you were gonna lose the pawns, at least b2 pawn at the end.
Okay.
But he didn't see that, luckily, and he made mistake. And afterwards, it was totally fine again. Just really small advantage. And only knight g6 at the end gave him a lot of advantage. And and after knight g6, he didn't make mistake. He just hold the winning position. But until there, but the position, like some people doesn't understand it, like, and also it's very easy for us to see the things and analyzing the game with engine and etc. But as a guy who had been in your place for a lot of times, like, I totally understand the position was super difficult to evaluate in your imagination.
Because previously, when we just trade when we trade the queens and we arrived in not in an endgame but closing to that with just the rook and the knight, I saw his knight was, I don't want to say terrible because it was not terrible, but it was not so strong. And I thought, okay, maybe I want to play for win. The problem could be, of course, my d pawn that is not defended by the others. So, well, it's hard because I was playing for winning, to be honest. But my knight on g6 was terrible after some moves. I didn't find a way for replacing the knight well. I didn't like where my knight was. It's also super hard because I just considered to play something like g3, knight h4, and going back bar was too long. I had to spend so many times for replacing my knight. And in that moment, I thought, okay, probably I will lose.
Yeah, it happens, man. It was experience, And
exactly.
Yeah, it happens. Only important thing is to just move on and focus on your upcoming rounds.
Yeah.
And also you didn't lose any underrated guy. He was almost 1950 rated. Yeah.
No, but I'm super well how I played because during the first part of the opening and during the first part of the middle game, I felt super well because my pieces are super active. I try to find a way for trying to do something bad for my opponent. but I didn't find a way. I just considered that knight takes on f7, but I spent some minutes for calculating that probably was obviously not good, because
Which one you said?
you don't want to trade two strong pieces for a rook in that situation. But I wanted to play g4 for playing g5, h take, then rook h8 for knight takes on f7, knight takes on f7, and it didn't work. I had to play that g4 that I took for a long time, and I missed to play that move.
But the thing is,
my biggest mistake.
the thing is, he never can take h5. If he takes h5,
no, you don't take. But I thought after g4, before playing h4, g4 he could play g5.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's why I played h4, because I said, okay, I can play h4, g4.
Yeah, you know when was h4 right? When he attacked your bishop after h6. Can you imagine? After h6, you just give away your bishop. You play h4. If he takes your bishop, it's a checkmate in 5 moves or something.
Oh yes. I also considered that. I also considered that after. Let me remember. After h4, and he played rook e8. I also considered to play bishop g5.
Yeah.
That was strange, because it seems that's a drawing game, because I could have a repetition, but I didn't want to repeat a move. I don't know, was like 10. And okay.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm happy because I played well. So
yeah.
That's important.
A few times
the game will be.
Yeah, a few times you had a better position. I mean, but it happens. Just.
Yes, of course.
Yes, that's it, I guess.
So thank you so much for comment my game.
It was pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, I will be following your upcoming games as well. So I wish you really all the best and good luck. See you later, man.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
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 Okay, guys. Yes, I have to say that's it. And yeah, Luca played really nice game, but it happens. It's chess, it's sport. We sometimes lose, sometimes win. It's all fine. Thanks for watching us like for almost 4 hours. Thanks for interaction and your time that you spend with us. And yeah, Luca is gonna be continue playing in this tournament from tomorrow. So yeah, you can find his channel on Twitch with Shiva Ita nickname, and so you can follow his upcoming games as well, and I will be following them also. So thanks for watching, thanks for everything, guys, and don't forget like this stream and subscribe to my channel to be aware of more chess contents. Thank you, bye bye, see you next